Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Elijah Show. I'm your host Elijah, and you're watching my show, The Elijah Show. Today we are joined by Athena and Dave, a frat boy and a college girl, possibly future parents. Athena claiming Dave is a father, while Dave denies it all. Could Dave be the father, or is it another guy that she wants money from? Let's find out now. Our guest will join us now and tell the story of how their one-night stand became a one-night mess. Please welcome Athena. So Athena, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself and your situation here.
Well, it's simple, really. Dave and I spent a beautiful night together. Then he ghosts me, typical of a frat boy. But too bad for him, because a week later, I've got a missed period and a positive pregnancy test.
Were you seeing any other men at the time?
Absolutely not. There's no one else it could be but him.
But Dave claims not to be the father, yet you act like you know it to be.
Well, he's obviously lying. All he cares about is being with his boys, but it's time he takes responsibility, because this baby's gonna pop out at any minute.
Let's take a closer look and let the audience decide.
I'm here to prove that Dave's stupid is the father of my baby. Dave keeps denying he's the father, but I haven't slept with anyone else, so he has to be the father. Dave and I met on campus 5 months ago. When I first met Dave, he seemed like a really nice guy. He bought me a coffee, he told me he worked a really nice job. He even told me that he never met a girl like me before. One week after our night together, I started to have the worst stomach aches I've ever had in my life. So I bought a pregnancy test just to make sure, and I almost passed out after seeing the results. And if I knew then that this is what he would do to me, I would have never hooked up with him. I think Dave is denying being the father of our baby because he doesn't want to pay child support. But he better start paying it up, because he is the father of my baby.
Now that's one angry woman. Now is your goal to have Dave pay child support, or do you want him to raise a child with you?
I think child support's the bare minimum here. Ideally, of course I'd want Dave to raise our child together. But can you imagine a baby at a frat party? Because I know that'd be something he tried to do.
So you don't think Dave will take responsibility for his child even if he is a biological father?
Let's just say I'd be surprised. I couldn't even get a text back after he was done with me. I can't really imagine him dropping off our child at soccer practice.
Well, let's ask him for himself. Please welcome Dave, claiming he is not the father. Could he be the father?
Come on. Hey, what's up? I'm Dave, and I'm not the father of her kid.
What makes you say that?
She was a one-night stand. Now she's like crazy obsessed with me. I just want to hang out and party with my boys, but I can't when she's constantly calling and texting me. It's mad annoying.
You say that she is obsessed with you. Could that be because you are the father of her child?
No, man. I can't be the father of her kid. I'm a frat guy. I'm in school. I could be out partying with my boys right now, but I had to come here just to get a DNA test to prove I'm not the father.
Let's take a closer look and see why Dave doesn't think he is the father.
Hey, I'm Dave Martin. I'm a junior at Temple University. I'm a business major. I love to hang with the boys, drink a few brews. Pong, catch me at the table, parties, I'll be there. I can tell you one thing, I'm not the father. I'll tell you what happened. I saw Athena standing there, so I walked up. We hit it off. We talked. We hung out throughout the day, did some things, and that was the end of it.
Now it seems like you had two different perceptions that night. Dave, what changed? Why did you ghost Athena?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't blame this on me. I don't know why she thought it'd be more than a one-night stand. I mean, we're in college, for crying out loud.
But that doesn't give you a pass to not take accountability, because you knocked me up.
That doesn't give you a pass to lie.
Now, why would I be lying? Do you think I want your deadbeat broke to be the father of my kid?
Because you're clearly...
No, but it's what I got.
Because you're clearly still obsessed with me.
You clearly just want to party with your boys. I think it's time you start using some of that booze money to help pay for these medical bills.
See? That's all you want. You just want money out of me.
No, you're just a deadbeat.
Hey. Now this can all be settled while we do our reveal, which will be happening next after these messages.
My life is way too busy to worry about pregnancy. The only baby that I want to worry about is this baby.
Today, birth control is extremely important. Get the product Chloe and stay protected. Beware of possible side effects, including random spikes of aggression. Extreme nausea and weird food reactions. Painful diarrhea. And the unusual urge for gaming. However, you still need our product, Chloe, if you don't want to be the next guest on The Elijah Show.
Hello all, welcome back to The Elijah Show. I'm your host, Elijah. Right before our break, Dave and Athena got into a heated argument. So Dave, I have to ask, if Athena is right, and you are the father, will you take responsibility for your child?
I mean, I guess I can work that with the boys. Now that you mention it, it would be kind of cool to induct the first baby ever into Phi Beta Theta. And honestly, walking around with a baby is going to make me a major chick magnet. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm not the father. And speaking of which, can we just get to it already?
All right. We will reveal the results right after these messages from yours truly. Everybody always asks me one thing, and that's how I ended up on my own TV show. And let's just say my path was non-traditional. I originally studied in a university to become a psychologist, and I was working in clinical research. When my life changed forever. My girlfriend for 7 years at a time became pregnant. I picked up an extra job to help support and save for our family. It was the happiest time of my life. I could not wait to be a father. However, when the baby was born, I immediately knew something was wrong. He was white. I ignored my instincts and I continued and cared for the child for 9 years until I found out it wasn't mine. When I took the paternity test, my whole world came crashing down, and I cursed my child's mother for allowing me to believe that her son was mine for so many years. I went down a dark path for a while, but I ultimately was able to repurpose my story in a way to help others. I never want another man to have experienced what I went through when I learned the truth so late. I get hundreds of emails each week from concerned men and women who want to take a paternity test on my show. If you are ever in a similar situation, please reach out for your chance to be selected for a future episode of The Elijah Show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's finally about that time. The results are in.
Let them know, Eli. Tell everyone the truth.
Thank God it was just one night with you, you crazy bitch.
Okay, let's calm down and check the results. We have time constraints, for crying out loud. Dave, in the case of the pregnancy, you are not the father. And it turns out Athena's been faking it the whole time.
What? No, I thought I changed out the DNA test.
Yeah? Then what's that then?
You might want to sit back down. That's not all.
What? What do you mean?
Not only did your test prove you aren't the father, but it proved you are infertile.
Bet! Let's go! Beer me, Chad!
Well, congratulations, or not, to Dave. The guests on The Elijah Show never fail to entertain. We can guarantee that much. Tune in the next episode, where we will find out if Chad is a father to Ashley's child. But here's a twist. Chad is Ashley's stepfather. Yikes, talk about keeping it in the family. Thank you for joining us today. Sarah Nall.